In the world of luxury real estate, it doesn't get much better than this. We have the Soho Loft of movie star Meg Ryan, a double-wide Greenwich Village townhouse, and a $65 million Beverly Hills estate to talk about today with Candace Taylor from the WSJ Mansion team. Welcome, Candace.
Hi.
I love talking about real estate with you. This is so much fun. It's been a while. Let's start with Meg Ryan's Manhattan Loft. It's a full floor, correct?
Yes. It's the full 5th floor of a Soho loft building. So it has really that classic loft kind of a look with the exposed brick and the cast iron columns. But she really put her own spin on it. She did a huge renovation here.
She apparently loves to renovate properties, right?
Yes, she's done this a lot of times before, as you can see from looking at the photos.
She's a luxury, high-end flipper.
Apparently, I know. But, I mean, she lives in these homes.
Right.
She's doing this. And what I love is she actually went to a bunch of antique stores and vintage shops to find a lot of the pieces that are here.
It's beautiful. And she's selling it for $10.9 million?
Yes, 10.9. It can be yours.
Beautiful. It has a screening room as well. So it's not a completely roomless loft, right?
No,
it does
absolutely
have
not. It has a dining room. It has lots of little nooks and crannies. Unfortunately, the furniture is not for sale, so you have to pay extra for that.
You'll have to furnish it yourself.
Yeah.
Well, her loft is the most affordable property we're going to talk about. Now we're going to move up a little bit to the double-wide Manhattan townhouse of Warren Spector, is that right?
Yes, he was a top executive at Bear Stearns, and so he's actually, this is on for $59.5 million, and he's actually donating the proceeds to charity.
That is wonderful. I think it's such a sort of sad and romantic story behind why he's selling it. This is where he lived with his late wife, actress Margaret Whitten, correct? Who just died in December?
She just died in December of cancer, so it's a pretty sad story, but it sounds like this was a really amazing home for them.
They entertained a lot here, right?
Yes, they have a music room in the house with a piano, and he said they used to love to have concerts there, everything from jazz to bluegrass.
Now, we should tell people who don't live in Manhattan, in the Manhattan townhouse world, this is a rare bird. A 55-foot wide townhouse is very rare.
Yes.
Very expensive. Yes. And apparently they also did a huge renovation.
They did. So most Manhattan townhouses are like 20, 25 feet wide. So this is more than double how big most townhouses are. And what I love is just the movie theater in the house is wider than most people's townhouses.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's a Greek revival, over 100 years old.
Yes, and that's also unique. A lot of people today are buying two townhouses and combining them to get more space, but that can lead to some really weird layouts.
This was the original.
This was done with that in mind, so that's really rare.
Hey, for just $59.5 million, this double-wide Greenwich Village townhouse can be yours.
Yes, and you'd be helping the world because of
Yes, that is a very good cause. All right, so let's move to the other coast now, Los Angeles. This one's already in contract, right?
Yes.
This Danny Thomas's old estate in Beverly Hills?
Yes, so it's sold for $65 million. The buyer was a guy named Evan Metropolis. Now, he is the brother of the guy who bought the Playboy Mansion.
So this family clearly likes high-end real estate.
Yes, and they've been on a crazy shopping spree recently.
Where does this family make its money?
So Evan and his brother, they are the sons of Dean Metropolis, who's a billionaire. And he's known for things like his company recently bought Hostess, the maker of Twinkies.
Gotcha. So huge fortune we're talking about here. But tell us about this estate. I mean, clearly it has beautiful views. It's in Beverly Hills. It's on 2.5 acres. What else? What are the bells and whistles?
Well, this house is 18,000 square feet.
Oh, my gosh.
So it's really huge. So it was built in 1970 by Danny Thomas, but it's been totally rebuilt. So it's pretty much like new. And it has kind of a Moorish theme to it with the arched doorways.
I like that.
So it's a little bit unusual, but really the huge selling point here is the views. It's on it's on a promontory, so it has really gorgeous views. And in Beverly Hills,
that's rare, right? To be in Beverly Hills and have the views.
And have this particular gorgeous view of all of LA.
Right.
That's really, it's one of the best sites in LA.
Now, this home was sold by Danny Thomas's children.
Marlo Thomas.
Include Marlo Thomas, the actress Marlo Thomas, for $15 million.
Back in 2000.
Back in 2000.
So that was after he died. Yeah.
So there's been a pretty profit that someone made in between.
Yes, although I think it was probably pretty expensive to build this house, the 18,000 square foot house. So, but Evan is actually, he also just bought a $47 million house in Miami, Florida last year, it turns out. So
hey, so if LA gets a little boring, Miami back and forth must be nice.
Right.
Candace Taylor, thank you so much. That's super fun.
Thank you.